Hi everyone, Alice here. Today I'm going to be doing a book review on a book I read at the beginning of this year called Girl Interrupted. I've watched the film quite a few times, but I've never got round to reading the book, so it was nice to actually get round to reading the book. So I'm going to give a quick review. It's not really a spoiler review. I'm going to just talk a little bit about it. Give my opinion and a rating out of 5. I've got a bit more of an in-depth one on my Goodreads. Hopefully I'll leave a link down below in the description to my Goodreads if anyone was interested. I'm just going to say I'm going to be looking down a little bit just because I've got my notes in my notebook, but I'm going to try and kind of talk more about it. Now, this was the first book recently that got me back into reading, and that's I read this in January. It's quite a small book, so it only took about a day to get through it. And this book follows the story of Susanna. This book is kind of a mix between her story, some real reports from when she was in hospital, as well as just a bit kind of, it's more based on incidents that happened throughout the book, so it's not really structured very well. And most people, including myself, class this more as like a kind of a memoir, because for example, there's bits that's like talking about like herself, and then she's also got actual case reports from when she was in a psychiatric hospital. And you kind of follow her story. She was diagnosed with borderline personality disorder, and she ended up being asked to go to hospital. It was kind of, with what I remember, it was a volunteer-based hospitalisation, and she accepted that because of different incidents and stuff that was going on. And she kind of, through the book, she just talks about like events that's happened, like new people she's met, certain times where she's had quite a bad episode, and how she's coping with getting help, like psychology, things like that, as well as kind of when she's had bad days, like when there's been certain incidents that's happened which has left her either injuring herself or kind of dissociating and not really knowing what's going on. And the thing that I enjoy about this book is kind of, I enjoy the fact that it's quite messy. What I mean by that is, for example, it's like one moment she's talking about an incident where she had something happen, like for example she may have tried to open and get out the window. Then next there'll be nothing, just some case reports and like studies from like her kind of therapist and things, and then it's back to her saying that this happened or she's met new people. And it's the thing that's quite good about this book is the fact that it's very messy, so it kind of gets the reader to kind of understand how she is. Like it understands like how difficult she finds it to function properly, and it shows when she's had a mental health decline as well as she's improved. It kind of, throughout the book, it basically explains how she's getting on, the fact that people have told her that she can recover from this, she just needs to want it enough. And it's a really well adaptation of what went on. She apparently had got the like real case studies and things. I'm trying to kind of, for example, it might be difficult to see, but different case studies from her therapist, her doctor and stuff. And it explains that she apparently had got this through a lawyer. She convinced a lawyer to help her to actually get all her medical reports, all her information, to make this book a possibility. And it's very different in comparison to the actual Girl Interrupted film, because this is kind of, there's no sort of set structure throughout the book. So when they was trying to produce the film, they had to kind of just take it as it is, try and put things together and work it out quite well. If anyone would be interested in me doing a kind of book versus movie comparison, please let me know. It would be something I would be looking forward to maybe doing. So I rated this book 3 out of 5 stars. I'd like to reread it again at some point whilst maybe watching the film, because then I can kind of take notes and stuff of how it differs and things, and kind of it'd be quite a helpful idea. So that's pretty much the end of my review on Girl Interrupted. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video and my other videos, then please like, comment, subscribe. There'll be a link down below to my Goodreads. Thank you all again. Take care and bye for now.